Hey, Cancer. Cancer, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, Cancer. So, Cancer, I'm going to shuffle the cards a couple of times and then we just going to get straight to the reading here, okay? So, Cancer, if you've been here before, you already know the drill. I look at that glass of water that's in front of me at times, okay? When I get silent, the tapping is me tapping in on the cards, trying to tap into the collective Cancer energy. Okay? Alright, Cancer, let's see what Big Mama got to say to you. So you have relief. You have mature air. You have moving on. You have a relationship. You have feeling that you don't belong in this century. You have impatient air. And you have protecting what is rightfully yours, fire. Okay, so Cancer, you did not show up here, okay, but you have air and fire. So either you're dealing with the fire sign or either you have this very strongly in your chart, Cancer. So Cancer, give me a few seconds so I can look at the cards and then I'll tell you what it is that I'm seeing here, okay? Okay, Cancer. I'm thrown off a little bit, okay, when it comes to your reading, but I'm gonna start with this air. Okay, so either you're dealing with the air sign, Cancer, or this is you. But I feel like this is you. Okay, so I feel like you're losing your logic in a situation. Okay, you could have been very impatient when it came to like a relationship. Okay, whether you should move on or whether you should stay. Okay, but it seems like after some time of thinking and concentrating, it's like you you're maturing and you're deciding that it's just best that you move on. Okay? It's like sometimes, Cancer, you may feel like you don't belong in this era. Okay? This era, the way things are moving, the way relationships are moving. Okay? It's like you feel like you don't belong at times. Okay? And it's like the reason why you feel that is because you need to, it's like you're focusing too much on trying to protect something or keep something, okay, instead of experiencing something, okay, not trying to hold on to something and make it yours. Just take it as, an experience that you had to go through in order to get to the next level. Like you don't have to always feel like something is yours, it belongs to you, okay? You have to, it's like you need to focus and use logic and reason when it comes to any situation, any relationship, okay, that you deal with, okay? I don't see no emotions here, and you are the emotional sign. Okay, so maybe you were in a relationship with the air sign or either a fire sign, and this relationship was not meant to be. Okay, okay. So Cancer, you could be getting some type of relief now. Okay, you could be feeling like yourself. Okay, it's like you're taking care of yourself more. Okay, you're focusing on yourself more, and because you're focusing on yourself more, focusing on your desires, your wishes, and what it is that you want, this is bringing you relief. Okay, this is making you mature. Okay, you're acting like a mature woman, a mature female, because you're showing up as the empress here. Okay. Yep, the cycle is closing out, like you're moving forward. So Cancer, you could have been dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or an Aquarius. Okay, but it's like you may have been in some type of fixed type energy here, Taurus. Okay, but it's like you're completing that, you're leaving that alone, and you're put. I said Taurus. Hey, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, but Cancer, it's like you're finally putting that behind you. You're leaving that behind. It's like you're fixated on yourself, okay? And maturing and moving on and closing out a cycle that no longer serves you, okay? And this is great because it's bringing a lot of abundance around you, Cancer. Yep. You're having some type of spiritual awakening here, okay? If people were doing you wrong, okay, and they wasn't aware that they were doing you wrong, once you stepped into this Empress energy, Cancer, this is when you cause judgment on other people, okay? And now these people are seeing you move on. They're seeing you going through some type of spiritual awakening. They're seeing you standing in your power, okay? And this is causing conflict, okay? Anybody that was trying to betray you, one up you, okay, fighting against you, okay, these people, if they're under some type of judgment, okay, or some spiritual awakening or something like that, they know the reason. They know the cause. It's because of how they treated you, Cancer, when you did not deserve to be treated that way. So Cancer, you could be dealing with the air sign, okay, or either a fire sign, okay, but you're no longer stuck, okay. It's like you've had some type of awakening. You're stepping into your calling, and you no longer feel stuck, okay. You're moving on. You may have been stuck in your head, um, Cancer, about a Libra or either a Taurus or either a fire sign here, okay? But you're no longer in that energy. That's past energy. You're maturing. You're moving forward from that. And now you're focusing on a new relationship. If you are not in a relationship, then it seems like you're moving on and you're keeping yourself open, okay, here. In order to have, yep, you're balanced. You're balancing yourself, okay? You can now be able to get into a relationship, okay? You was always protected here, Cancer, okay? You could be moving on. There could be a Sagittarius that's coming in your life, okay? Or, it's like you're healing from maybe, I don't know. But you've always been protected. You're gonna be protected. And the reason why you're protected is because you're going through some type of spiritual awakening here. Okay. So if you was trying to hold on to a relationship, okay, like as soon as you release this relationship, as soon as it looked like here, Cancer, that somebody was trying to hold on to a relationship because it's like that's how they felt like their self-worth came from this relationship. If they could be successful in a relationship, then they would feel worthy. But no, you're worthy anyhow, Cancer. You don't need a relationship to make you feel like you're worthy. Okay? And this is what's making you feel like you don't belong. You can have some type of uh, way of thinking, okay, when it comes to like relationships and how they should work and how they should be successful and how you should work together. And there's nothing wrong with that. But things are changing here. Okay? You're healing from that. You're healing from thinking that you need a relationship in order to be valued, in order to feel worthy, because you don't. Yeah. And maybe you don't belong in this century, okay, Cancer? But it's like you had to come back here and do some type of spiritual work when it came to, your thought patterns and things not going your way when it comes to a relationship. Okay, it's like you had to mature your way of thinking. Yep. It's like you supposed to be optimistic. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to be in the energy of having optimism that things will go in your favor. Okay, even when things are off balance, even when things are off balance physically, there are things that are moving spiritually, and you may not see that, but it's a need for you to keep your focus. Okay, regardless if things are out off balance or not, hold on to you. Hold on to your self worth. Hold on to your value. Okay. Yeah. And so, Cancer, you could be dealing with the air sign, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, but something here is being spiritually protected. Okay, and someone is becoming impatient, or air sign, or Taurus, or Sagittarius. Somebody could be becoming impatient because they're wanting to balance something. They're wanting to heal something with you, but you're being spiritually protected from this person. And the reason why you're being spiritually protected from this person is because you're learning your own self-worth. You're learning your own value. Because when this air sign comes around, this air sign has a tendency of keeping you stuck, keeping you in a stuck pattern, in a thought behavior. Okay, and the only way that you was going to be able to get out of this behavior is if you was to have some type of spiritual awakening. Okay, if you was to have some type of realization that you are the empress and that you are protected. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So now you can move forward. Okay, if you have some type of creative endeavor or something like that, Cancer, that some type of plans that you were working on, now these things can move forward now here, Cancer. Okay, there's a period of relief coming towards you. Things can move forward. Okay, after you had some type of realization. Okay, that you are the empress. Okay, you are that spiritual person. Okay, nothing can hold you back. Okay, it's like you had to go through some type of endings here in order for you to balance who you are within. Okay, you could have a story here, Cancer. Okay, you could write a book here, I'm quite sure. Okay, because you have a lot that you could say, a lot that you could relieve. And if you are the type of person, if you have things that are on your mind, Cancer, then I would advise you to get some type of journal and to start writing, to get you know, this will bring you a lot of relief. This will help you move forward. Okay, because it's like you have some type of calling. You've had some type of spiritual awakening, and it's time for you to move on. But at times, Cancer, it looks like you still try to hold on. It's like you still try to hold on to whatever that it is that you should have been letting go of. Okay, and you're supposed to move on. You're supposed to move on from this. It could be a Libra, it could be a Taurus, okay? It could be a Sagittarius, but you were supposed to move on, okay, from this person. This person was here to teach you some type of spiritual lesson, okay? Cancer, I advise you that if you don't have a journal, start journaling your life, your experiences. Okay, and if you don't want to go back and you don't want to journal your life and your experiences, you can journal as of today, moving forward. Okay, because I see you have a great story here. Okay, yeah. So at some point in time, Cancer, it looked like you started using some type of logic and reason, okay? And you started putting yourself first. And when you start putting yourself first, okay, this may have caused an air sign, okay, that you was dealing with. It don't have to be an air sign. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It could be a Taurus, a Sagittarius, okay? But this caused someone else to feel stuck, okay? And now this person wants to hold on to you. But the thing is, this person needs to do the spiritual work here. This person has not done the spiritual work. They may be trying to do it, okay? But this is something that they're just learning, okay? But you're not supposed to hold yourself back here, Cancer. Just because this person has spiritual work to be done, okay? You've done the work, okay? You've done this spiritual work. You're not supposed to be trapped. You're supposed to move forward and let this person go and do whatever it is that they're supposed to do when it comes to their spiritual path or their spiritual journey. Because if you try to interfere and if you try to help this person on this spiritual journey, this person is just going to get you stuck again. Stuck in a thought pattern, stuck in a way of thinking. Yeah. And your spirit could be telling you this, okay? Your spirit is telling you this. Your thoughts is telling you, move on. Get out of this situation. It's like I'm keeping my own self trapped by doing this. And this is correct. Your spirit is right. Your spirit is telling you correctly. And the reason why you're holding on so tight, okay, is because it looked like you have some type of protection, like you're some type of earth angel here. And you came here to learn something about value, holding on to the value of yourself, okay? And if you are having a hard time moving on, okay, there's a great need for you to meditate here. You need to meditate here, okay? You need to speak to your spirit guides. Tell them what it is that you want. Tell them what it is that you desire. Tell them that what you feel like is keeping you mentally trapped and emotionally trapped. They are here to help. You came here for a purpose, Cancer. Yes. So it's like you was holding on tight to a relationship here, okay? And there could be a lot of things that remind you of this person, okay? You could be thinking about how things could have been, should have been, and it was like you was seeing the potential in something, waiting for something to balance out, waiting for something to work, but you were becoming impatient. And at some point in time, it's like you got out of that energy here, okay? It was time for you to mature and put yourself first, okay? If you kept working on something, trying to balance something, trying to hold on to something, okay? It was to let it go. There's power in moving on here, Cancer. Yep. And now the cycle is closing out. You can close this cycle out, okay? Stop holding on to this cycle. Move forward. Because you holding on to this cycle is only going to keep you stuck. So there could be an air sign. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Sagittarius. Okay? But someone is very rigid in their thinking. Okay? When it comes to spiritual value and physical value, okay, your value systems are different here, okay? You could be a highly spiritual person, okay, and this person could be someone who is very materialistic, very stuck in the 3D, okay, and it was being advised for you to hold back from this person, to move on from this person, because this person has to go down there, have their own spiritual awakening. Okay, they have to write their own story. They have their own path that they are supposed to be going down. Okay, but this person is spiritually protected too. Okay, this person may try to come in and communicate and message you, Cancer. Okay, but you're being spiritually protected from this person. If this person is still in this energy of lying, holding back, okay, only trying to hold on to you, okay, and then move forward once they feel like you got you. Yep. So there's no need for you to be stuck in your head. Okay, stop using logic and reason, trying to figure out why something couldn't be balanced out, why somebody made the choices and the decisions that they made. They made the choices and decisions that they made, Cancer, because that was their journey. Okay, you are an earth angel here. Okay, you're here to learn a lesson, and whoever you was dealing with, whether this is Sagittarius, this Taurus, okay, this Aries, like this person has a spiritual journey too. Okay? They could be learning the same lessons that you're learning. Okay? So, Cancer, there could be a fire sign here, okay, that regrets deeply. Okay? It don't have to be a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Taurus. It could be an Aries. It could be a Libra. But someone here is in deep regret. Okay, they're in deep regret because they feel like they was very deceitful. They were living with third parties. Okay, and they was lying. Okay, and they did not protect the relationship. They did not hold on to the relationship. But the thing is, even though this person feels this way, they're not taking action. They're just mourning and feeling regretful about what happened, being mistreated, being cheated on. Now, this could be you, Cancer, okay? And at one point in time, you wanted to protect something, you wanted to balance something so badly, but because you felt like it was yours, no one belongs to you here, okay? You don't own anyone. And if this is not you, Cancer, then this is one of these signs that I was talking about. But this person is not ready to take action because this person is too busy mourning and they're too busy grieving, okay, over what they felt like belonged to them, okay? So, Cancer, what I want to say, if this is you, there is power in moving on. There is power, spiritual power in moving on. So, Cancer, I'm going to leave this here. I love you, and I'll see y'all next time, okay? Bye, Cancer.